Another beautiful day, deep divers, in the heart of nature. Now, one of my favorite female artists is Lauryn Hill, and I love when she says, how are you gonna win? How are you gonna win, deep divers, when you ain't right within? Right? So every single day I come out into nature to get right within, and that's how I'm winning. Now, let me tell you this. There is so much craziness happening on the planet. A long time ago, I was in a library talking to some friends, and another guy came along, and we were talking about the state of the world. And he's like, the future looks bleak. And at the time I thought, this guy is crazy. Like, be more optimistic. What are you talking about? But what I realized is that he was being truthful, because he was saying that so many people are programmed and it's going to take a long time for them to heal themselves. And that was the realest thing I ever heard. You see, sometimes, deep divers, a bit of truth is better than a sweet lie. And the reason why I connect with a lot of people is because I always keep it real. Look, we live in a world so fake, the truth actually scares people. The truth will set you free, but first it will piss you off. I respect people, deep divers, who tell me the truth, no matter how hard it is, because this is what leads to true freedom. Even if it hurts at first, it will set you free, deep divers. That's why I'm free right now, raising the frequency, raising the vibration, just breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in the heart of nature, baby. Now the wind is coming. Okay, now it's not looking good. Get out. You see, I liken what's happening on the planet to a fire, a house fire. And some people are still inside, thinking everything is gonna be okay. No, it's not. You better get out. Get out. Many people are now starting to wake up on the planet to the fact that planet Earth has been a prison for a long time, even before this pandemic. People have been born as slaves just to blindly accept authority and obey and conform, and now people are starting to realize that actually something is not good. Actually, something is not adding up. Actually, the world has gone mad. Now, you see, this seems like you're being negative. No, this is your road to healing. You see, self-healing begins with self-awareness. You have to be aware of the problem before you can solve it. And the problem on the planet right now is that a lot of people are suppressing their emotions. As a psychologist, I always tell you, depression is suppression. I'm healthy, deep divers, because I'm always expressing myself every single day. But when I look outside, I see everyone wearing a face mask. I'm like, okay, they can't be all fine, because I can see their eyes. It's of pain, frustration. How are you? I'm fine. That's the biggest lie you tell yourself every single day. Do you know what FINE stands for? Fearful, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Or fed up, irritated, neurotic, and emotional. You're not fine. You're dealing with a lot of shit right now, and that's okay. I'm here to remind you, it's okay to not be okay. And this is the road to healing. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? As your self-love increases, deep divers, so does your self-expression. As your self-expression increases, so does your self-love. It is time to start speaking up about how you feel. And thank goodness you have people in Germany protesting about how they feel. People in Serbia, all around the world, people are now starting to say, actually, I want to start to express myself. That is great. That's a good sign. That's good news. But I told you, it has to be more than a protest. You have to turn your protest into a lifestyle. Right now, with the lockdown, with everything that's happening, we're now starting to see that it's not looking good. It's not looking good, deep divers. You better get out. I'm here to give you the truth. I told you, I'm not here to tell you what you want to hear. I'm here to tell you what you need to hear. I came back to give you a message. I'm a chosen one. You see, I told you this would happen in 2019, that they were going to lock down the planet, because it is time up for the inorganic ones, the great conjunction. Right now, it is a battle for the hearts and minds of the people. And yes, we are entering the age of Aquarius. So at the same time, they need to collect as many souls as possible to keep you trapped in a lower frequency through fear, media manipulation. And right now, it's the last chance you have to take back your freedom. It's the last chance you have right now to raise the frequency. It's the last chance you have right now to, breathe in that good ass prana, baby. It's the last chance you have right now to do a little samba, baby. It's the last chance you have right now to think for yourself, because I told you it only takes 28 days to create a new neural pathway, and then it becomes a habit. You see, right now, a lot of people are real comfortable right now wearing a face mask. It's like, hey, I'm cool with this. And then when the RoboCop suit comes, you won't have a problem. I kid you not. I actually saw a socially distanced wedding, okay? Social distancing wedding, okay? So these two people in the apartment, deep divers, and the priest is actually lifted up on a crane outside. I'm like, okay, I've seen it all. I actually saw an astronaut suit, a guy protecting himself, right, from everything that's going on with the lockdown, the global pandemic. He had an astronaut suit on a train. I'm like, I've seen it all. The world has gone mad, deep divers. Keep your sense of humor. You see, when this thing first started, I told you about the health passports that were on the way. And a lot of people are like, oh, really? A lot of you are open-minded, but some people who are just new to this channel might have been like, Ralph, that's a conspiracy theory. But wait a minute. Now it's actually here. Slow motion this side. You see, anybody talking about health passports before the health passports was a conspiracy theorist. Now, anybody opposing the health passport is a conspiracy theorist, and that's misinformation. Okay, this is how they control you. Let me tell you this, deep divers, there's nothing to be afraid of. People are like, Ralph, aren't you afraid? I told you, I'm protected every single day. I'm doing what I came here to do. You see, you came to this planet for this moment, and you have all the power to triumph against all adversity. You are stronger than you think, smarter than you know, and more powerful than you can imagine. But you have to let fear go. Fear is blocking your manifestation. And this is how they control you. Get you drinking the Kool-Aid. I'm afraid. Nothing to be afraid of. It's time to choose your freedom over fear. It's time to express how you feel. Unblock these negative emotions. A lot of people are frustrated right now. They can't travel, can't see loved ones. But if you're silent, that's saying, I'm okay with what's happening. Your silence is consent. So if you are frustrated with how things are, express yourself. That is healthy. It's okay to not be okay. Stop suppressing how you feel. Right now, it's not looking too good. Why? Because a lot of people have become comfortable in the prison. A lot of people is what I call the fun house of the prison. And in the fun house of the prison, you get to play video games, sports and entertainment. This is how they controlled people even back in the Roman Empire. Gladiators were entertainment. Gladiators were entertainment. and they would give them beer and wine to control the masses. That's exactly what's happening. Video games. I used to love video games, and then I'm like, wait a minute. I'm getting too comfortable in the prison. I need to get out. I need to come out into nature, plant my feet, get right within. How are you going to win if you ain't right within, deep divers? Because this whole matrix is an illusion. It's a big trap to keep you sucked in to a lower frequency. But at the same time, they give you little treats, little distractions. So you forget that you're actually in a prison. You forget that all of your freedoms are being taken away because you're so hypnotized. And you can't sleep your way out of this one, deep divers. You can't kumbaya your way out of this one. This is going to be all right. No, things aren't going to be all right unless you make them all right. Unless you let love guide you and not fear. Unless you unite and put aside your egos to say, actually, we are all in this together. And therefore, we have to start realizing right now, it is the final end game. Right now, what is required of you is to stand in your power, speak your truth, and be part of the resistance. Express yourself. Don't suppress your emotions. Emotion means energy in motion. Oh, I like that. And you liberate yourself when you are truthful, and when you are honest, you become authentic. A lot of people are sheep on the planet. Monkey see, monkey do. They just follow. But all a sheep is looking at is another sheep's backside. Little do they know they're being sent to the slaughterhouse. You see, the wolf, on the other hand, doesn't follow. The wolf sometimes, and by the way, Ralph means wolf, deep divers. The wolf is only with another wolf, or sometimes the wolf is by itself. A full moon, howling. Oh, that is symbolic for the lunatic. You see, back in the day, they would call people a lunatic. Anytime the full moon would come out, people would act funny. Well, a wolf is a lunatic because it is awakening. The sheep think they know where they're going. They have no idea. It's over for them. So in a world full of sheep, choose to be a wolf. Choose to stand up for what you believe in. Right now, we're slowly seeing that human beings are no more socially distanced. Social distancing, and that's an oxymoron. How can you be social and distant at the same time? We're now starting to see that human beings have become isolated. In a world of 7.8 billion people, nobody should be isolated. We are social beings. We're now starting to see a rise of machines, AI, human beings merging into artificial intelligence. Have you seen the Microsoft mesh? Okay. Now, technology is a tool. It can be amazing. But when technology becomes your master, it is extremely dangerous. And this is what's happening. They want a world without touch, no feeling. A world without smiles, no meaning. They want the digital you, the digital avatar of you. They want that to replace the real you. And that's why I told you, even on social media, don't trade your real you for a fake you. Most people are living through an illusion every single day. And this technology is not only collecting your data, it's now machine learning becoming smarter than you, and eventually it will replace human beings. There will only be cyborgs walking around, but you don't hear me though. I told you, it's time to wake up and smell the coffee. 7-day vegan challenge. It's time to wake up with a whole bunch of grapes in your mouth, right? It's time to get right within yourself. It is time right now to realize things only change when one day you're tired of feeling sick and tired and say, actually, I can't go on living like this. Actually, being free is my birthright. Actually, I'm not okay. Now a great transformation can happen. But if you are just going along, Don't complain when shit hits the fan. The inorganic ones, like Orwell said, if you want a vision of the future, imagine a boot stamping on a human face forever. That's what they want. They want you to suffer forever. So the only way out is in. It's time to realize human beings have to unite and do it for the children, because the lives of the children matter. What kind of a world are they being brought into? An Orwellian world, 1984, control. And this is no world to raise healthy children. It is only a world to raise slaves. So choose to be free, choose to speak your heart and mind, and this is how you are going to unblock a lot of emotional trauma. Learn every single day you have nothing to be afraid of. Fear is the greatest energy vampire. Love is what will free you and help you. Raise the frequency and then just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Remind yourself, deep divers, the road to healing becomes more glorious when you learn you have to be self-aware. Jamestown Massacre only happened because people drank the Kool-Aid. Laced with cyanide, they all perished. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. Drink that H2O. Alkaline water, baby. Oh yeah! Woo! Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. I love all of you deep divers. Shout out to everyone who's been getting the wonderful good ass prana shirts at ralphsmart.com/clothes and spreadshirt.com if you're in America. And if you are a sexy ass model, woo, with a whole lot of heart who wants to model the clothing, well, go and buy some, okay? Add me on Instagram for more daily inspiration at official Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Facebook at Ralph Smart, at Infinite Waters, and Snapchat at Good Ass Prana, at Good Ass Prana, baby. Check out the new book for more powerful information just like this. Feel Alive by Ralph Smart on Amazon and at ralphsmart.com/the book. They tried to bury us. They forgot we were seeds. Deep divers, stay free in your power because you are the power. I love all of you. Peace. Infinite Waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You be free, be you. And remind yourself it's okay to not be okay. Express how you feel, because as your self-expression increases, so does your self-love. One love, deep divers. Peace.